Hello, it's Christel Joy Johnson in the beautiful boardroom at the YMCA with all of our friends, and we are about ready to do a body scan, just a short little mindfulness practice for stress relief and relaxation. So you can be seated or kneeling or lying down somewhere where you have your long spine, right? That's pretty important. It's your main communication and energy channel, but also a soft body around that, yeah? So once you find that, go ahead and close or mostly close the eyes with a soft focus, whichever feels more comfortable to you today. And then bring your awareness into your forehead. And from this place, I want you to check in. If you have any tension, that furrowed brow, you're going to soften that area. And bring your awareness into your eyebrows and the muscles around the eyes and soften. Soften the tongue, soften the jaw, and at the very back of the mouth, the root of the tongue, that goes down into the throat. So if you soften the root of the tongue, we start to soften the throat, and then check into your neck. Those big muscles that run from the neck over to the shoulders themselves, let them soften. And bring your awareness into your upper arms, your elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. And then bring your awareness into your chest and your upper back. And we'll scan the whole torso, but remember, that's the front, the back, and sides, and everything in between. So tune into your upper chest and back, and slowly let that scan move on down to that middle rib cage area. Soften and scan down into your belly and your low back. Notice any sensations, but also softening. And softening through your hips. And let that one, we're going to stay here for a few moments, right? Let that one encompass the entirety of the hips, the front of the hips, the side of the hips, the back of the hips, and all the way into the middle of the hips where the ball and socket join are. And then soften the upper legs, the knees, the lower legs, and then check into your ankles, your feet, and your toes. And while you're here with your eyes closed, just notice the whole body now. And if you're seated, yes, of course, some muscles are definitely working so that you're sitting up tall, but then everything else softening around that. Let's just take a couple of belly breaths. Belly so soft that it floats away on the inhale, away from the spine, and back towards the spine on the exhale. Bring those hands together in front of your heart. Take an inhale. And exhale, bow the head in, and take just a moment to be grateful for at least one thing. Not always easy in general, and especially not during this time of a global pandemic. So find one thing to be grateful for. Maybe it's the fact that the YMCA is putting all these beautiful things online to keep us healthy. And thank you, friends. And just one other little reminder is, I talked about this with the box breath, but you can use either of the techniques, but I'm going to encourage you to try to do either or both of them throughout the week. And if you can commit to doing one of them, right, 3 times a week, that's only 5 minutes 3 times a week. That's really nothing in your schedule. You can find time for that, and it's going to start to help you with these mindfulness, right, elements so that we can start to move out of the stress factor and move into relaxation where our body rejuvenates. Much love, friends. Have a wonderful day. Sweet. Well,